Hello again. Well, today the video has somewhere to go because different from other days, I am not just doing this because I want to do this. I'm doing this because I have something to talk about. Well, the game on my mind and like it's been on my head kind of the whole day and I had time to think about it. So I guess it's going to be, if anything, it has potential to be a better video than the other videos. But anyways, let's get to what I want to say here. Today story time obviously because we need to start with that. Uh, Today I had to like go around and take my car for inspection, which hold on, let me get there before I get ahead of myself. I had to take my car to an inspection, and while doing that, I had to like pick up my sister in school, and then take the car for inspection and the whole shebang. In the end, I went to the inspection place, and turns out there was an inspection place. There was nothing there. There was just like nothing. They didn't give me the no name, no address, no nothing. It was just like, I mean, they kind of gave me an address, but they just gave me like a name of the street and told me to go there, and there was nothing there. So I'm gonna have to talk to like the company that does those inspections, and then it's gonna be a whole shebang, and it's gonna be not fun because anything that has to do with regulating cars, it's not fun. Uh, but my dad was supposed to pick me up there, me and my sister, because I wouldn't be not with the car for like a day because we were inspecting. And how would I explain to my dad? It's like the place is not there. There's there's a lot. Simply nowhere didn't give me anything about the place. And normally I would just say quickly and leave it for like skip the headache, you know. But then I realized, man, explaining things to people and always have to give satisfaction of everything you do so it works is not fun. And then like I decided to go on the hard route and explain every single thing that happened, the whole story, even though it's a really minor thing. And my dad was just like, "What do you mean? I need more details." And the more details I gave him, the more he felt like he needed it. And I kind of realized, this is not fun at all. Let's see where this goes. And then like after that, I said, "Oh, this is not working. Let's go home." And after rambling around things, said, "All right, let's go home." And we both agreed to go home. And I said, let's pass on like a bakery near the house because I want to grab something to eat in the path. I said, "Oh, we're not gonna go through that way sorry, through that route because it's way faster to go through this other route, so we're gonna go this other route." I said, "Alright, then let's go in a bakery near here." So I said, "Alright." And then we went to the bakery and it was closed. I said, let's go to another bakery. And we ended up going in the bakery that was way more expensive in the path that will take longer. And we kind of just wasted so much time in this back and forth. And I could just not. Oh, this was a mistake, but I'm gonna leave it in. Anyways, there was such this back and forth, you know, that I could just skip it if I just said, just abbreviate everything, you know, just let the things to myself. And then I realized that it's been a long time since I started doing this. Well, not, I mean, because my parents, I mean, if you watch my second video ever, I will tell you they are very extreme type of people. If anything happens, it's blown out of proportion, good or bad, right? So I just grew up used to like doing things and not saying anything because if I said anything, things are just gonna scale, and it's gonna be a headache, even if it's something minor. And it's something I did that I forgot I did, and I kind of just put it in my day to day. And normally, when I talk to people, I don't give too much information on what I'm doing and what I want to do because mm, this is just the way I operate. And I notice that people in general, the more you explain things, the more they need to know. The more they think they need to know, you know? The more information they need. They need to be completely conscious of the situation when it's frankly, it's your goddamn problem. It's not it's none of their business, right? And they end up just not helping you when you have to explain everything you do. And that got me thinking back, why am I so like chill about doing so many things that are just stupid and not fun and just a, a headache to do? Because licensing, taking to the side licensing and doing all the process, it's not fun to do. Everybody hates it, but I've always been chill about it. Said, ah, fine, let's take it, do it, boom. And then I realized mostly the licensing things and things about documents and shit is not fun because you have to explain yourself. You have to give all the information that they ask and you have to gather it all and give it. It's just not something simple. It's the fundamental thing that is explaining yourself again and again and again. Nobody likes that. That's the part nobody likes. And something that I noticed that people do not notice is that people keep explaining themselves to themselves, not in a way of going in a scenario and planning out, so like in that specific situation I can get the best conversation, I can get the best output with this person. No, that's planning. That's not explaining yourself to yourself. Explaining yourself to yourself is going through the process of, well, this lengthy and annoying process of giving yourself all the information that you already know, so you know. It's really bad to explain. I'm not. Alright, I'm not the best person to explain things. Alright, I know some things, but I'm not good at explaining. So you're just gonna understand what I'm trying to say, and if you don't understand, then skill issue, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. Explaining yourself to yourself, it is something that people do subconsciously, and it's kinda what makes things not fun when you go do something, when you go do an assignment, when you go like lagging out. Anyways, when you go do an assignment, when you go do like documents, when you go like have social interactions also. If you ever got like let's say anxious about a social situation, I just came back to notice a lot of the time it has something to do with explaining yourself in one way or another, or keeping something out. It's managing information. It's not. Damn, that's a good word. That's actually a pretty good word. Managing information. It's all information management, and that is not fun to do, because you have to do the right thing and say the right thing back to you, and that's why information managing to yourself, it's something that is not fun at all, and it's actually what takes the fun out of everything. Because the moment you kind of just get chill about it, you just don't explain yourself to yourself, you don't manage your information to yourself, you just it just, I don't fucking know, it just clicks. I'm just leave it at that. Let's leave a big hole in the middle of this thought and let everybody who's listening fill it up. And where was I? Ah, fuck, I missed myself over again. Anyways, yeah, that's what kind of takes all the fun out of it. And in that thought, I was watching somebody who I admire a lot and is a pretty cool guy who has a really good taste for Avatar, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, called Phineas Former, and he was talking about his endeavors with Resonite and how like he has a little difficult time when it comes to doing some things. He calls it, I want to do things in Resonite, but I don't have enough tokens. I don't have enough operations to do that before I start not feeling well. And I actually never thought about this that way, because in part I have some of that too, and I didn't even notice. But it again ties into the managing information back and forth again, and even more so with yourself. That is a lot. When you are going through endeavors and things that you want in this manner, and in not a manner that is, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go to something simple, all right? Why is it not fun learning, and why is it fun playing, I don't know, a video game FPS slop, Call of Duty, fucking, I don't know. Why is it fun playing games, but not doing like other things that could be considered productive, and can be considered like other thing? Ooh, damn! This is a really hard one. Give me a second. Ooh. All right. The problem is, when you're playing a game, yeah, you're managing information, but you're managing information without a certain risk, a certain stake to it, you know? And when you're doing those other things, it has a level of seriousness, a level of, I need to do this. That introduces a level of stress that kind of keeps you out of it, if you know what I'm saying. So that's where the approach that he has of saying, like, X number of tokens, X number of interactions works, because it's a way to kind of quantify, and when you look at it, it's a way to like put it in bytes, gigabytes, or how many units you want to do, of how much you can handle it. It's a really a way to metrify it. And ooh, this is a hard one. My brain is kind of. I just realized I am managing information right now, and I kind of hit the limit of how many how many how many informations I can do it before I start not feeling well anymore, and I'm proving my point in front of my point. So that's that it's literally exhausting me to say this, because again, I am managing information. I am explaining myself. Anyways, all right. Like, back. Uh, let's go to a different topic, because I don't think this topic can go for much longer before I feel bad. Let's just jump and skip ahead, and we'll go back to this thing later. Back when I will remember, sorry, when I was going to the inspection, remember when I said I have to pick up my sister from school? Yeah, she was really, really, really sad, per se, because she had some bad grades with, I don't know if it was math, but it was like some traditionally hard like subject, and she was really, really down by it. And I was like, oh, it's just a grade, it's fine. I'm trying to like lift her up, and I realized that she wasn't sad because she had bad grades. No, she was sad because there is an exchange program in her school that if you are like 80% on all of the subjects, you can be picked to go through to an exchange for like anywhere in the chain of schools, you know. So you can go to France, you can go to Italy, you can go to like London, Colombia. There's a lot of places, and she really likes them, and she really wants to go. And she was really scared that like maybe she wasn't up to it. She couldn't handle it. She would not get this this exchange she wants really to do. And that again, when she said that, it kind of refreshed my memory to something that was similar that I had before. That is, people are so scared of losing. You have no idea how much people are scared of losing. She was like out of her mind to losing a chance to go on an exchange, when that exchange wasn't even guaranteed. It was something that it was a possibility if she met all the criteria. But again, she was kind of counting on it, but it wasn't really what was gonna happen. It was a possibility, and she was so afraid of losing what she was counting on. And I remember, like, when I was little, I had so much fear of losing anything at all. And I think that 99% of people don't notice, but this is a problem of ego. When, like, you have to be humble enough to lose something, to accept losing something and be good with it. That's why, because if you live like this, you're just gonna live in such a stressful and, oh, but this and this and that, and let me put it another way. You are gonna die in one day. You're gonna die tomorrow, and you know you're gonna die tomorrow. You're gonna lose everything. Or maybe not die, but you're gonna live in the streets, alright? You shit-ass life, and you're guaranteed you're gonna live in the streets for the rest of your life. You get this news. What the hell do you do? That's a good-ass question, you know? Because... oh, God. Hold up, let me pick myself up together again. This is... I picked just the two things that are the hardest things to explain. But anyways, you're dying or having a miserable life tomorrow. Then you're not scared of anything because it's... I mean, it's sad and you don't want to do that, but I mean, fate is sealed. All right, just hit it already. Everybody's just... if you know you can't do anything about it, you're just gonna sit and wait for it to come. But if you don't know if that's gonna happen for certain, or even if it's gonna, how long it's gonna happen, if there is a reverse, if there is a way to reverse it, you're gonna be scared of losing that a lot. And I don't know how exactly to say how I did that, and I guess it's like a case-by-case basis, and how you lived your life, your whole life. But if you stay, I mean, my sister, she was so scared, and I could see in her eyes, and right at that moment, it felt like I could see everybody around me just how scared they are to lose anything they have. Or, I mean, and it's fucking fair. Nobody likes losing things, but you cannot be scared. You gotta be fucking... It's not gonna help you be scared of things you're gonna lose, or things you could lose. If you don't lose it, amazing. But if you lose it, you just... it's fine. It's fine. There is no problem. It's fine. If you die, it's fine. If you live in misery for us, it's fine. You get what I'm saying? I am going crazy. I sound like a crazy person. I say, oh, if you lose everything you have in your life, it's fine. There's nothing bad about it. It's fun. Thumbs up. I actually sound crazy. This is a crazy statement. But there's no way I can explain it. This is simply just something that I came to learn with through my life, that just There's no other way to explain it. It's just how it works, you know? God damn it. This is gonna like there's so much information in this video I can't even talk. There's so much information in this video that I want to talk about, and I'm stumbling and failing and trying to do anything that I want to say, and I cannot say it. That's the goddamn problem. And I feel like I'm losing it right now. I'm battling myself and I'm losing it. But you know what? But you know what? It's fine. Bad video or good video, doesn't matter. I mean, that goes by you, the viewer at home. Anyways, God, my mind is all over the place today. Damn it. Anyways, where were I? Oof. Getting out of frame, everything. You know what? I don't care. This is it. Everything's gonna stay in the video. I truly don't care. This is gonna be the rawest film session, zero editing, except for maybe like the very beginning where I turn on the video. But everything's gonna be left on. I don't care anymore. This is gonna be a bad video from now on because I don't care losing it. This is such a good video that has so much potential, so much information. But I'm gonna show you that it's fine losing it. And there's more things that I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold up. I'm gonna finish it before I throw anything. But all right. Oof. Anyways, fear is something that is not good for you in any way. If you have fear, that you have to work on it. You don't have to. It just doesn't do good for you, and it didn't do good for me in any single possible way. It only hindered me, and it was only when I stopped having fear of losing anything. Maybe not have stop. I mean, fear is universally bad because it stops you from doing things, but you must, if you want to do anything, you gotta lose the fear of losing. And maybe if you want, you can have your fear of heights, your fear of the dark, you can have the fear of anything, but if you have the fear of losing, you're just not gonna go anywhere. And there's so many things that are so easy to forget because once you learn it, it just goes inside your head and just doesn't come out and you forget about it. And it only comes back in when you remember that it exists, when other people show you that it exists, you know? God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna throw everything else I have on the garbage right now and just end the video. Just end it. Cut it here. Bye. Anyway, joke. I'm joking, or am I not? Am I joking? I'm going crazy! This goddamn video, just one thing at a time, is destroying my mind. I'm trying to think and trying to keep my cadence, and I could do a pause now and cut it in the video, and that would not be that much of a bad idea, but I just kind of don't feel like it. This is not the video I want to make right now. This is the video I feel like doing right now. This thing. Be it bad, be it good. This is what I want to transmit. And it doesn't matter if my ideas are not letting me or if I'm just getting stuck behind it. I'm just not gonna let these things happen and stop me from doing what I need to do and what I want to do. So that's it. That's gonna be the end of the video. That's gonna be the lesson, whatever. Or whatever I reminded me of myself, or anyways, fuck. Alright, I need to end this thing. I said it a million times. It's over. It's over. Get out. Get out. It's over. It's over. It's over.